Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to... zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have 3rd and short. Henry's going to try to pick it up. First down and more past the 40. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Lamar now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Packers will take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Once again, Elliott. Across the 45 and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets this to Johnson. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
13.
The drive begins with Henry. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
You gotta make a move.
Offense up to the line
You gotta
fast.
make it. More.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Hauled in by Worthy. And they make the tackle at the 38.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now here's Lamar. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play out.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
1st down, here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left. It is Cup, left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Love out of the shotgun. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. shotgun now for Love. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
As a quarterback, the one thing you want to do is you want to gain the trust of everybody around you, but in particular, your coordinator. And your offensive coordinator just trusted you inside your own 10 to take care of the football. And when you break that trust and you give the ball away, I doubt we see another one of those decisions backed up near their own goal line.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's Henry again. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Packers facing a deficit near the break. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Love. Connects with Johnson. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
2nd and 10 now. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And again, it's Jackson. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for first down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Walker hauls it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jackson's going to throw again. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Thrown on first down, Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Packers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Ravens break the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Pass complete to Walker. This gets up past the 20. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First down throw, here's Love. He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Love now. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Throwing his Love on third. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Hey, Ozzy, sit hot. Sit hot.
Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now here's Lamar. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Sit hot. Sit hot.
They're going for this. That's caught beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the 1st.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Jackson yet again. He's got a man left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Go.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
This is Henry on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Middle. Hey.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go. Hey, report.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He's got it. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Elliott. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And they'll continue adding to their lead. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Throw left side, complete. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Jackson's gonna throw again. Henry on the catch. Oh, he trucked that defender. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. And again, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick, just couldn't hang on though. And this drive lives on to see third down. From the gun, Jackson vacates quickly left side. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Trying to run with Henry. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it an 18-point game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 19-18. 65 yard. Let's go.
Love from the gun. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Elliott's on first and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 11. He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it inside the 25. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. This is Elliott running right. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Loves to throw again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot! Ready, shot!
Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So 2nd down coming up.
Ready, shot! 180! Ready, shot! Out.
Throwing again is Lamar. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Love out of the shotgun. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
DC, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
180! Shot!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It is caught left side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Shot! Hot! Hot, ready? Ready, shot!
Lamar now from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Lays out left side and gets it. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.